My name is Agnes Bäker. I'm an associate professor at the Department of Management and Organization, and I do research on leadership and careers. I started doing research already when I was a student. I decided quite early that I wanted to do a PhD. My father is a professor, so I had some idea of what it would look like. And so I applied for a grant and actually got a scholarship for my PhD already, and that's how I started. And I liked it so much. I liked the challenge of diving into a topic and you know best about it, and a lot of things you have to come up with yourself. And I actually got to pick my own topic, and I picked why would someone want to work on a team. I wanted to find out because some people said, wow, teamwork is great, and I was feeling like, yeah, it can be. But what actually makes you want to work on a team? So that's where I started doing research on, and I really liked finding this out, doing my own experiments, seeing what people did, how they behaved. So you can maybe see I'm a behavioral person, so I study how people behave, not just what they tell you, but what they actually do, given certain incentives, certain contexts. And so that is my starting point, teams. I got an assistant professorship at the University of Zurich, which I was very glad to get. I really enjoyed my time. And now 6 years were up again. And so I applied and I got an offer from the VU. And I very gladly accepted. So I really enjoy getting to know everyone. I enjoy the Dutch way of doing things, how collegial, how team-oriented everyone is, also how entrepreneurial, how we can just have an idea and run with it, and we will be supported. That's great, that's fantastic. I love that environment. So yeah, very excited to be here. When I think about how my research has shaped my idea of leaders, it really brought home to me that leaders need to know who they are leading. The expertise, the requirements, the needs, the wants. And it's a lot about credibility. When I engage in teaching, I'm credible if I know what I'm talking about, if I've done research on it. And I draw on that shamelessly. I will tell them, I've done research on this is my study, these are my findings. And yeah, they accept that. Even though I'm not a medic, I'm not trained there, but I have my expertise elsewhere. And so as leader, you probably need to draw on your expertise. You need to be credible to your subordinates, to the people following you. So that is my main point. Academics are the first to always question, well, what did she do there? Is that really kosher? Is it rigorously done? That's not relevant for the general population. When you write there, you need to tell a story. And again, it helps that my research is so hands-on. It could be the who wants to work on a team. It could be the leaders need to be experts in the core business. And it's a message that comes across. Then you sprinkle in a couple of examples and the story is there. And then you reach a great audience. If you work with me, you will likely be taken on a journey between different disciplines because I bring this. I will never just be the one management scholar. I always have the economics view on it and the management's view, and I work with medical doctors, so I might just bring this as well. I'm married to a mathematician, so yes, I might also bring that logic to the journey. And I really think we should make the best of all these perspectives. So I'll also be looking for what you bring, what is your expertise, and I want you to shine in that, right? So when you work with me, it will be about appreciating everyone's differences and what people bring to the table. It is about expectations. You want to work with people who bring something to the table. And now I just know how to pick them, and I'll pick who I think compliments me.